It's a
I'm
lovely goal.
Oh, it's fantastic. And I admire your restraint not to totally harp on the fact that Sophia Smith scores a goal as a striker 8 minutes into Sophia Smith's playing as a striker.
Well, no, I mean, I was I was gonna be really ready to harp on it, but she did miss a few chances. I know I know I'm not trying to be gauche here, but just trying to I don't know what I'm trying to do. Do you wanna harp on it a little bit? How
No,
about a little
I
harping?
don't, because uh, I still think it's the right move for us to have this be the default decision as Sophia Smith, striker for the U.S. national team. I hope that's not purely a Twyla thing. I hope that is Emma Hayes saying, you have Sophia Smith. What are you doing not playing her as striker? Play her as a striker. And only if it doesn't work do you try something else. And it worked. It worked beautifully 8 minutes into the game. You're not always going to finish that chance. You're not always going to like get your goal on the first moment. But I don't care, because that clearly wasn't, as you just said, that clearly wasn't the only Sophia Smith striker chance that we got in the first half. In fact, we got an embarrassment of Sophia Smith chances in the first half.
Yeah.
And I say embarrassment specifically because Sophia Smith was actually embarrassed about not scoring more goals in the first half.
She was, and I wonder if she lost a little bit of her verve as she kept missing the chances. Like she was so dynamic, especially in that first So she scores the goal, and then right around the 10-minute mark. Well, this doesn't have to do with Smith so much, but we have a good attacking sequence where we're just kind of patiently probing the top of the box, and it results in Lavelle getting a firm pass from Fox, I think it was, and then taking it on the half volley from the 18 and skying it. But then right after that, 12th minute, Smith receives it in a pocket, and she's so dynamic in that kind of moment, and just drives past the defender into zone 14, rips one with her left foot from 20 yards, draws I think a really good save from the goalkeeper. You can correct me if I'm wrong, who palms it off the post for a corner. So, I mean, it very nearly scored there. And then, you want to say anything about
I'll
that?
even stop there. Yeah, no, it's an excellent save. It's not a shot you're going to like bank on any player, whether it's Sophia Smith or anyone else, even for the U.S. national team, like turning into that good of a chance. But it definitely feels like a good chance in the moment. And even the fact that she created that chance, prior to the World Cup, or actually during the World Cup, we were saying playing her on the wing, she gets the ball, she's going to beat one person. She's probably going to beat 1.5 people. But if you're playing her farther away from the center of the field, she's not going to turn that into a shot every time. Like,
Right.
She's got to beat 1.5 people, and then we still have more to do because she's set up farther away from dangerous positions. Whereas here, you kind of see a little bit. Okay, if you put her in the middle of the field as a striker, she's still going to beat 1.5 people. But now when she does that, it's time to shoot, and that's what we kind of gain. I think that's definitely going to be something we gain from playing her as a striker. It's too early to say, just even based off her 45 minutes here and her ridiculous number of chances, that yes, this is definitely the case. But I still just sort of stand by. It's going to be on the burden of proof of the opposite to remove her from the striker.
Okay. Well, I can't disagree with that. I'd love to see her keep playing at striker, and
well, good, because like a minute later we're going to get her ridiculous chance.
Yep. 13th minute, she nearly scores again. It's a corner kick that spills, deep to Gurma, and Gurma just kind of whacks it into the box. It gets headed right back to Smith on the edge of just inside the box. And then she kind of takes a loose touch, but she wins 2 cage matches thoroughly in a row to go 1v1 with the keeper, and then hits it right at her. It was I think that's maybe the one that she's the most embarrassed about.
It's a good thing when you don't know which one she's going to be most embarrassed about.
It's the third or the fourth one for sure.
Like, that's a sitter. Like, there's no way around it. And I'm someone who doesn't care that people miss sitters. Like, I'm okay saying, yes, that was a sitter. And I'm also saying sometimes they're going to miss. So This is the same thing, right?
I might have been able to finish that one.
She
That's how
she
much
did all the
considerate it
hard
was.
she did all the hard work. She beat 1.5 players, and she ends up looking at no one but the goalie 7 yards away,
Right.
and she just kind of smashed it into the goalie. So, but the point is, like, she can just sort of do this. She's not even beating them cleanly, but she also doesn't always beat people cleanly. Like, she has that bulldozer, like, head down battering ram style to her, where
And the ricochet
even
goes her way.
yeah,
Yeah.
even if the ball hits their shins, there are some players who are actually just magic at this. I will do my move, even if you step into the ball with your, like, it's going to go off your shins, off my shins, and then I will still have the ball. And that's what we saw here. And she does this routinely. That's not a one. It's not even like a fluke thing. She will just beat people more often than any other player.
And she is really good at generally at like taking a shot from 20 yards. I mean, she scores a lot of goals for Portland that way, just beating the keeper from 18, 20 yards.